You know, Hannity, I don't give you too much limelight time, but we'll give you one on this one. Good topic. I figure Presky here, she could talk about this in her Common Core critical theory, Warhammer table. However, she's dealing with her COVID numbers in terms of the psychology. This is the new one. Obviously, we got the chemistry one done. We got the mathematics base done. Mathematics base, chemistry base, psychology base. Physics base is next, and then computer engineering base for me. And from here, we're going to be able to open this bad puppy up. From geometry, we go 5 geometry problems, 5 arithmetic problems, 5 algebra problems, trigs. So that'll give me another...
with the worst results in reading, writing, math, science, and computers.
Here it's, what is it, 50 problems individually. How you feeling about it? Can you do one?
Exactly, Sean.
And
the
then
left has
50
a sick obsession with their
to
children.
25 to 75 problems, something like that. And I could probably round off another 25 of them with just random need-to-know stuff about filling out questionnaire, whether it be, you know, some basic math or chemistry or psychology skill that they need. We could always get into the physics base of practical ways in the psychology. See, again, you're going to tell me, somebody's going to argue, well, that's physics and that's quantum mechanics or something. And to a certain degree, you're not wrong. A lot of math goes into this, a lot of organic chemistry, a lot of geometry, a lot of vector positions, a lot of going at it. But I thought this was fun. We're just going to do this little twister theory thing here with standard model stickman. But this one's kind of a portion. I know it's going to be hard to get at. The individual against the group theory concept of one to another. How the psychology, analytics, and vocabulary is all going to be about orientation. It's all going to be about induction, introduction, or some terms. So you got to have a way to perceive that, and that's all going to be situational to a certain degree. Without the situation, I really don't have how it will really psychology. What is the physics of those events by those masses and weights? And so I get it in here. I talked about we're just skipping some big terms. Hypervigilance. We're just going to go 10 pounds knife hand, but not knife hand compared to the other one. In 2 different concepts: push-ups on this 45, 3-4-5 rule, purpose task, and the chemistry set. Right? We're going to get into this. Distillation is 10 pounds of knife hand. Hypervigilance. You're going to key in on things that spilled messes. The PSTD, you're on fire. There's the extinguisher. You're chasing them out the door, and you're going with them. They're pushing, and you're pushing. They're always going to be pushing. It's not the point, but you're sure as shit are, because this is, what do we got here? 36.8 degrees. How do we know? Because that shit is 38.6 or 36.86 degrees. That is what that angle is right there. Bang. Being real nice and square to how, again, that hypervigilance, you would, it's probably not that, it's probably a 45 or whatever, but I wouldn't be one bit surprised if that is actually pretty close to that angle, and your form is really good. You're going to be out of form, hypervigilance, you're going to start missing stuff, and you're going to wind up pushing 2 as far as P1 for P2, or P to Q, right? You know, we can't remove Q in calculus for the slope, but we should be thinking the same way because we probably have the same situation. So continuing that down here, we want to take your situational awareness, and I'm integrating that back into condensing it to the new form of our situational awareness. This is going to determine Hutter's prize, condensing information, levels of intelligence from there. If they're not zenithing at the frame right here, you're...
It's an educated guess.
What else we got?
It's not a guess.
Let's finish it off here real quick. That's going to get window open, furnace on, marshmallow, lock door, read experiment, marshmallow, wrench, isolate, interrogate, verifiable information, throw in some stuff.
Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe.